Every time you talk to someone and they always, don't want to do something, they always say, my life and my choices, it's my life, I can do whatever I want and I can throw away my life if I want to. But they're wrong. It's not their life in the sense that, they have no duties to anyone, that they don't have a responsibility. Like, it's just wrong. And let me tell you why that is. I was walking down the street, and it's a normal street, but when I looked to my side, there is a graveyard. And you know what? It was no ordinary graveyard. It was a graveyard with war heroes being there. And there were, a memorial and everything. And I went and looked. And there's the names of all the people there who died in the war. And you know what? Then you look at the ages. You have the date of birth and the date of death. And you start to do a bit of calculating. I did a bit of calculating. And I'm like 18, 17, 18, 18, 16. Like extremely young men. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm young. I am young. And I haven't achieved like a quarter or 1/5 of the things that I want to achieve in this life. There's so much I want to still do. These people who are younger than me died in a war. They all had dreams. They all had ambitions. They all wanted to be something, whether it be doctors, engineers, musicians, whatever it might be. They all had dreams. Yet they gave their lives away. They gave their chance to achieve their dreams away so that you and I and every single one of us alive today would have a chance at our dreams. And so if you throw away your life and you do nothing with it and you never go and try to achieve your dreams, you never do anything with your life, you're not throwing away just your life. You're throwing away the lives of the thousands of people who died before you to give you this chance. The people who survived the wars, the people who died in the wars, the people who gave everything in the coldest of winters, with the worst of harvests, with all the plagues and everything. They gave everything so you would have a chance, and you feel like you have no duty. You feel like, oh, it's my life, my decisions. I have no responsibility to anyone. I have no duty to anyone. Yes, you do. Every single one of us carries the duty of our ancestors who gave their everything, including their lives, for us to have a chance. And so if we don't do something with this life that is given to us, and if we don't try our very best to do something and achieve our dreams and make them happen, then we will be throwing away the dreams and the lives of thousands of people before us. And if this feels like you have 1,000 people on your back and you're like, oh damn, I'm crumbling under the pressure and the weight, then maybe that's exactly what you should feel. Because maybe that is what you need. You need that stress, that pressure to force you to start doing the correct things and actually do something with your life. If your ancestors were around looking at you right now, would they be proud? Ask yourself that. Would they be proud? Would they be like, wow, thank God I died in wars. Thank God I didn't eat that winter because it was the harvest was fucked up. Thank God I did all that and struggled and suffered so that this person can watch Netflix and do nothing with their lives. You see, you're supposed to do the correct things no matter how you feel like it. And if the fact that your ancestors did everything they could for you to have a chance doesn't make you feel responsible, doesn't make you feel like you have a duty to them, doesn't make you motivated enough to get off the couch and do something, then I don't know what will. You see, do I feel like making this video? Do I feel motivated to make this video? Am I like, oh, I really want to make a video? No. But I feel a duty to my ancestors. I have to make these videos. I have to try to achieve my dreams. I have to go to the gym. I have to work hard. I have to do everything that I can to make my ancestors proud. Because I refuse to accept that my ancestors died for nothing. And that's the thing. You are the deciding factor of whether your ancestors died for nothing or if they died for something. Your actions determine whether you go and do something and then your ancestors didn't die for nothing because you did something with your life. But if you do nothing, then your ancestors literally died for nothing. And is that what you want? Is that what you want? And once again, if this makes you feel like, damn, I have pressure on me and I have this and that, and it makes you feel a bit bad, that, maybe that's what you should feel. Because maybe it is exactly that which will motivate you and discipline you to actually start doing the correct things. Because once again, if you don't do the correct things, then every one of your ancestors died for nothing. Think about it. Thousands of people lined up. Imagine you die, you go to heaven, you look around, and there's thousands of ancestors all looking at you, disappointed. And they'll ask you, why didn't you do anything? We gave our lives and you did nothing with it. We did everything so you would have a chance and you just sat around and did nothing. You never made a brave choice, you never took a risk, you never did this or that. And would you really want that to be your experience? For the rest of eternity you spend in heaven, but there's 1,000 people looking at you disappointed because you did nothing with your life. You may have been a good person and you may have gotten into heaven, but you never actually did those things which you wanted to do and which you should have done for your ancestors. You never tried to achieve your dreams, you never took a risk, you never, did anything that is worthwhile. And now everyone will just look at you for the rest of eternity, disappointed, ashamed that you are the byproduct of thousands of years of evolution. And you are the byproduct. So make something of yourself. Please, for the love of your ancestors and the love of God, do something with your life. Make the best out of this opportunity that has been given to you. And never forget that this opportunity was given to you by the hard work and the sacrifices and the struggles of thousands of people before you. And that should be a motivating factor that should make you feel like you have a duty, a responsibility to do something with your life instead of sitting around and waste it. So go out there, stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and get it done.